This is an improvised explosive device awareness initiative by the Nigerian Army Engineers, prepared under the directive of the Commander, Corps of Engineers, Major General P.E. Eromosele. It is aimed at creating awareness on expected response and reactions of troops on encountering various types of improvised explosive devices. An IED is a device fabricated in an improvised manner with the use of lethal, incendiary, or explosive materials, designed to kill, incapacitate, or destroy a target. Most IEDs are made from simple parts or components, which are a power source, like battery, a main charge in a container, like homemade explosive, a detonator to set up the main charge, and a switch like a pressure plate that closes a circuit and triggers the IED. IEDs are triggered by the presence or action of the victim and sometimes have some form of bait designed to lure the victim towards it, and could also be in place to avoid detection and enhance its effectiveness. The most common employment of IEDs used by Boko Haram terrorists, ISWAP, include victim-operated IED, suicide bomb IED, and tripwire IED. The narratives to play on the IEDs are played out below. Scenario 1. Pressure plate. The IED is disguised or hidden in a frequently used route and is typically triggered when a person steps on the plate. Once triggered, the IED explodes, causing significant damage and potential casualties. The insurgent cell has carefully placed a pressure plate IED near a busy market square, concealed under a pile of trash. The insurgents have chosen this location due to its strategic importance, high foot traffic, and the presence of military forces that regularly visit the market. There are irregularities in the trash which could have been observed by anyone in the vicinity. Both an unsuspecting local vendor steps on the pressure plate, triggering the IED. The powerful explosion rips through the market square, sending shrapnels flying, causing chaos, injury, and potential casualty among both civilians and troops in the vicinity. This pressure plate IED scenario highlights the need for constant vigilance by troops while operating in an urban environment, where hidden threats can be challenging to target, posing significant risks to both civilians and military personnel. Scenario 2. Tripwire IED. Tripwire initiated scenario revolves around troops conducting mobile patrol around the seasonal stream, which the terrorists have over time observed that the troops normally pass through and place the tripwire victim-operated IED. A soldier approached the vulnerable point, and while walking, he used his foot to pull the tripwire, thereby initiating an IED. Always move about with your eyes open and never pull a slack wire or cut it out one. Scenario 3. Booby trap IED. Troops on patrol duties came across some barricades along the road that needed to be cleared. Halfway into the clearance, a soldier noticed some bigger logs of wood and called for assistance to move the obstacles. Unknown to the team, the insurgents have placed a booby trap under the log of wood to trigger an IED. While lifting the log of wood, an explosion took place. Do not lift any suspicious object. Use hook and line to pull it to a safe place. Scenario 4. Remote control IED. Remote control IED are designed to be detonated remotely by terrorists, allowing them to maintain a safe distance from the explosion. As a convoy approaches a narrow and congested street, an unnoticed IED is remotely detonated, causing a massive explosion. To effectively counter that threat of remote control IEDs, a multi-phased approach that combines intelligence gathering, advanced detection equipment, jamming technology, and proper training. Scenario 5. Booby trap IED. Troops have just cleared a strong enclave of the insurgents that has an underground warehouse used to keep items and substance of value. The troops had earlier been warned not to cater away with any of the items, but one soldier disobeyed and decided to sneak some items. The cartons containing the military boots were booby traps. As the soldier lifted one of the cartons, an explosion occurred and the whole structure collapsed. Scenario 6. Vehicle-borne IED. Insurgents also use vehicles filled with IED to destroy selected targets. This suicide vehicle could approach a checkpoint with the aim of successfully outsmarting the soldiers to deliver it to its targets. Soldiers are enjoined to thoroughly search suspected vehicles with caution and act professionally in order to reduce the threat of suicide-borne vehicle in their area of responsibilities. Soldiers could also look out for signs and indicators of vehicle-borne IED, which could include: first, new tires on old vehicle, headlamps switched on in daylight, wipers activated without rain, rear of the vehicle descended due to heavy payload of explosive in trunk, oil stains, and lastly, sign of fabrication on vehicle body, among others. Lessons to be learned. The following are lessons to be drawn from the plague scenario in a bid to counter such IED threats. They include vigilance and public awareness, enhanced security measures, intelligence gathering and analysis, and alternative routes during patrol. Now a look at vigilance and public awareness. In all scenarios, public vigilance and knowledge about suspicious subjects or activities are essential part for preventing IED attack. Next is enhanced security measures. Deploying enhanced security technologies such as explosive detection systems, surveillance cameras, and metal detectors can help identify potential threats in public areas. Next is intelligence gathering and analysis. Gathering intelligence on potential attackers and sharing this information across law enforcement agencies is vital for preemptive action against individual or group planning IED attack. Lastly, alternative routes during patrol. Troops should be advised to create alternative routes during patrols when they come across barricades. The insurgents will always try to lure troops to a defile where IED will be planted along the only available route. Thank you